Yo guys, what's up? It's Gaz. Welcome to the Warframe video. Hope you liked that new intro. It was created by Relentless Zen, the Warframe content creator. So definitely go check him out if you haven't already. I'll be putting a link to his channel on YouTube in the description. He's a really awesome guy. And he makes really good builds too, so no reason not to check him out. Alright, so I'm going to be going over some stuff of the new update we got yesterday. Played quite a bit of it. Been hanging out with some people who've been playing quite a bit of it as well, doing some testing. Trying out things that were good before, trying out things that were bad before, seeing what was feeling nice. So, yeah, the general gist of this, guys, I'm going to be telling you some stuff that is feeling too weak right now, and then some stuff that's feeling pretty strong right now. And we're going to go over the general gist of what was changed. So, first off, let's go over the status effects. So there were some big changes to status effects, really big changes to status effects. So, for example, like just one quick example, like Viral doesn't have enemy HP anymore. Viral is now a new debuff on enemies, where if you proc Viral, see how it has like a 3 next to the toxin number and a 2 next to the viral number? You can stack Viral up to 10 times. It gives you a multiplicative damage buff per viral stack on the enemy, and that multiplicative damage buff applies to all types of damage, not just viral damage like I was expecting it was going to in the past. So Viral is really, really good. And they have actually, it does not have the enemy HP anymore. So Viral HM builds are still really good, thankfully. Like Viral Slash in general is extremely powerful, probably the most powerful combination of elements right now. I've been doing a lot of Viral Heat builds, been really good. Viral Heat Slash, if you can make that work, probably some of the most powerful stuff currently. And then also, they also changed Corrosive. So Corrosive now has a duration. So it used to have infinite duration. It was like an infinite duration status effect. Now it has a 6-second duration, and it removes 28% armor with 1 corrosive proc, and as those go up, it will go up to 80% armor removal at full corrosive procs. So no more full armor removal with corrosive procs, guys. And for that matter, no full armor removal from status effects in general. If you want to fully remove armor now, you're going to need to use a Warframe ability or something like Shattering Impact, a non-status effect removal of armor. So we're talking like Ash, Augment Mod for his 1, Nyx, second ability, Mag's third ability, things of that nature. Like Saren cannot fully remove armor anymore, straight up. Like I can use my Spores, it will never remove more than 80% armor from this enemy with the Corrosive, because that's just, Saren's 1 uses corrosive damage, so that's just how it is. See, that's a 10. He's got his full armor removed right now. He obviously will die very fast because they actually did some armor changes as well, the way the armor scales. Just remember that you cannot fully remove armor with status effects. You're going to need something outside of that. So that makes things like Nyx, Ash, Mag more valuable in a big way. So I'm going to go over some stuff that I think has been pretty strong today. So we're going to go over some of the good stuff first. Keep in mind, this just came out yesterday. It's been out for like 24 hours, so D is still going to be iterating on stuff. They did say that they will be already looking at gas damage. I'm not going to really talk about gas damage too much because it's actually in a really, really bad spot right now. So, but just basically, things I'd recommend to you guys, I'd say number 1, try out some Viral. Try out a Viral build with like, didn't mean to do that. Oops. Try a Viral build, stack it up to 10. Throw in some Slash. I mean, I can show you a pure Viral build right here. Let's just do that really quick. I got a Viral Slash build on my dual Karis. We're not running Weeping Wounds because I'm not really bringing this to anything high level. But Weeping Wounds is much better now, guys, because remember, you can get over 100% status now. But yeah, I'm just going to run Viral. This build, literally what before was the same mods, but this instead. I had Corrosive instead of Viral. So I'm going to go take it over onto that enemy. We should be getting some pretty reliable Viral procs. I'm going to put an invincibility just for convenience. This is just a bombard, so. You see, I mean, he died, like, what was it, like 4 or 5 hits? No paused AI. Just getting destroyed, so, yeah. It's not like melee is bad now or anything like that. And also, Corrosive isn't bad either. Even though I said it just removes up to 80%, that's kind of an indirect buff to the Corrosive damage type itself, because the enemy will most likely always have armor. You'll get that additional damage bonus against armored enemies. Yeah, moving on past, keep on with these good stuff. over 100% builds like the Kuva Nucor. You know how like before, guys, if you had a build that have over 100% status chance, it didn't do anything. That's not the case anymore. So for example, the Kuva Nucor has 50% status chance at base. With the build I'm using right now, we have 140% status chance, and you can go higher than that. Here's what I'm currently running. So we've got, I have a Riven, of course, but we've got Radiation, Viral, and Heat. I would say this is one of the better ways to mod the Nucor nowadays. Unless you're trying to get corrosive procs all over the place, that would still be a viable way of doing that. And with this Riven, you could actually even, if you don't have a Riven for it, you can put another dual stat there, potentially get, you could try that. It's 170% status chance. I don't know if that's really going to be worth it over 140, but definitely going to still do some testing. So, yeah. When you have 140 like this, a 40% chance to apply 2 status effects on that singular tick. So, if we go over and shoot this this Bombard with this Nucor, he's going to be stacked up with status like instantly. So, 140%. I've shot him a little bit there. He got 2 Viral procs and 2 Radiation procs. Now if I shoot him a little bit more, look at that. Fully stacked up, like, pretty much instantly. So Kuva Nucor, the status build, is extremely good. It already was extremely good, but now that we can actually benefit from overcapping status, you're going to get some decent results from that. So definitely try it out. Gonna keep on going on that list. We got Mag with shield gating. Did try this one out a little bit yesterday. Didn't use it too much. I do think it does definitely have some viability as being a strong build. So basically with Mags 3 and I believe her 4 also restore shields. I didn't know about that until yesterday, but yeah, you can utilize shield getting with Mag and restore your shields and restore your teammates' shields for that matter. And like I said, you cannot fully remove armor with corrosive and heat anymore, so Mag definitely has become a lot more valuable with this patch. So if you'd want to try her out, she's still like a little bit squishy, to be honest, but shields have damage reduction now. She can restore shields. She's honestly got like a huge buff from this patch, so I definitely recommend her. So the next one, explosive weapons, no insta-kills on yourself. That is literally what it says. I'm holding a rocket launcher currently. I'm going to shoot myself in the feet with a rocket launcher. Turn off invincibility. And let's see what happens. Oh look, I didn't die. I just flip away, so... Yep, that's how self-damage weapons work now. You will never blow yourself up. Keep in mind there's in-air knockdowns and stuff too. Handspring does seem to make this go faster. I'm also running Cautious Shot on the Ogress. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what Cautious Shot's doing. It says it's making the staggers worse. So I think that's a far-away stagger right there. Kind of just like flinch a little bit. But like if it's right underneath you, you're gonna flip. So, yeah, I definitely recommend that. The Brahma still good. As I said, gas damage heavily nerfed, so the gas damage Brahma build not really what it was a week ago. So hopefully DE can fix that one back up and make the gas builds as fun as they were before. So finishing off the list on these good stuff changes, we have the Titania changes. So basically, all of her abilities are less annoying now, is how I put this. You can cycle through her tributes, pick which tribute you want, or not tribute, whichever buff she wants from her second ability, I believe it is. You can, when you use tribute on an enemy, they'll get stuck into the ground, not fly away, really easy to kill them. She's just a lot more convenient. Unfortunately, she's currently bugged. They will definitely be hotfixing that later today, where her ability is not, one of her abilities is not working, so... I'll be trying to give her a try later, and definitely mod her pistols for like viral and heat, and they should be really, really powerful. Or just even pure viral would be fine too. So, and the final change is the max FOV, new 90 FOV setting. So I currently have that active right now, and I mean you can actually almost see the entire frame for once. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is a brand new game as far as graphic settings. So, try that one out if you haven't already, or if you are happy with your FOV that you currently have, sure, keep it. That is the good stuff. That's some of the good stuff. There's still other good stuff, but those are like the main ones I want to point out to you guys. Now let's go over some stuff that feels weak. And yeah, there's some stuff that definitely feels weak. And number one of those is the gas damage. I did mention that they said they're going to already look at this. Like on primetime last night, Rebecca said they're going to look at gas damage because people are like mad about it or whatever. So the thing that changed with gas damage, guys, before it would, I'm actually just going to show you the heat Kuva, or the gas Kuva Brahma too while I'm talking about this. So before it would create a toxin proc where you shot the gas cloud. Basically gas got completely changed to where now it's going to be, it's like a new effect altogether, actually. I don't know why they did this. It's probably a bug. But basically, you shoot an enemy with the gas proc, a gas cloud lingers on them now, and it does not create toxin dots. It creates gas damage dots, which are really, really bad compared to toxin damage dots. And it makes Bane mods a lot worse, too. So here's a gas HM build. Same one I used in the video like a week ago. I'm just going to shoot this guy. I don't think this will kill him in one shot at all. But let's try it. So see, terrible damage. You see those numbers on there were gas damage numbers. That was mostly HM doing the work there, to be honest. But basically, guys, gas is much worse than before. And I do wish they would change it back to giving us toxin dots because, man, that was really fun before, and I missed that. So, yeah, it didn't look like it was bad there, but trust me, compared to before, it is not anywhere near as good. So, moving on, we got impact damage. So, they did do a change to impact damage where now it's going to scale up in severity on the enemy. So, if you get a bunch of impact procs on the enemy, they're going to get knocked over. I feel like this is still like not really what we need for impact damage. Impact damage is not going to be competitive at all. It's going to knock the enemies around, make it hard to hit headshots. You're going to make it's minor CC, which can be potentially nice in very, very niche situations. But I feel like it should have some damage boosting effect. Like you knock the enemy down. Like depending how much armor they have, they take like damage. Depending on how much like armor they had when they fell over, like things like that. Like you can ragdoll an enemy into a wall. Like depending like how healthy they currently are, like on their health bar, like they take scaling damage that like is like percent max health damage, like things like that. Things that are exciting, things that make me want to actually consider impact over slash. Puncture is still kind of in the same boat as well, to be honest. Like puncture giving damage reduction at enemies, like I feel like you just use puncture for the damage itself, where it can bypass armor and all that. I feel like that's why you use puncture. You don't use it for the status effect at all. So those two could definitely get changed to something more cool. Maybe puncture could like make Banshee style weak points where like the armor is penetrated in that area because it's been punctured, and you keep firing at that location and it does more damage. Things like that. Keeping in the vein of damage types that got changed but not really are still like really not worth considering. We get cold damage. So cold damage actually now scales up the slow. The more you put the cold proc on the enemy. But I was like thinking, I'm like reading this, I'm like, wait, this is really the best they can do in 2020 with like a big damage rework? Scaling up the slow. We can't just like freeze the enemy in ice, or like Relentless Zen and Liam were thinking about this one. Like an execute, like you freeze them solid at 50% health, they instantly die if you get them that low. Like things like that, like exciting effects. Not, oh, you slowed them down 100%. Oh man, good thing I modded for cold. No one is thinking that. I mean, maybe on like a sentinel weapon, I guess, but no. I want that one to get changed to something more exciting, hopefully, but I'm not holding my breath on that one specifically. Impact and gas, I think we have better chances of that happening. And the last thing that kind of feels a little bit weak now compared to before is status-based pellet shotguns. Now, I know that I just said that gas damage sucks on just one-shot level 170 Bombard, and it's probably going to be a similar complaint right here. So I'm going to be using the Kuva. Kuva Comb has a bugged UI, but we could probably still use it. Let's actually use the Kuva Dragoon. So before, this old build had a 100% status chance on it. Now we're currently sitting at 32%, but do notice that that says per pellet. So we've got 32 multi-shot, so 32 pellets, I believe that means, with our multi-shot Riven and Hell's Chamber. So each projectile has a 32% chance to proc. So this is definitely weaker than before, and it will take probably like 3 shots to kill this Bombard, and it used to take like 1.5 shots before. He would pretty much die to the heat dot with a corrosive build. This is actually a viral build. I was trying this one out, so we'll see. 1 shot, 2 shot. So it took 3 shots. I mean, you can't really complain about that, I feel like. But still, it feels weaker than before. Some people care about that more than I do. I don't really think it's like the end of the world that these are weaker. I think it will make crit builds on shotguns more viable, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, another thing, guys, minus impact on Rivens and stuff does not matter anymore, because the whole like times 4x on IPS types. So, for example, like the fact that we have high slash weighting on the Dragoon, that doesn't matter anymore. All of this stuff is just like a big blob of vanilla status when you fire. So, you're just as likely to proc impact with 14 damage as you are to proc viral. Actually, no, that's actually incorrect. The IPS part is not changed. So your minus impact, comb riven or whatever you got, that is still a good negative, but it's not going to do exactly what it did before. So I'm sure some people are pretty mad about those ones. Like I said, I'm not entirely in that boat, but you know, I want people to be happy that play this game. And when they nerf people's favorite playstyles, I'm not happy about that. So maybe they can change it back. And that's going to basically be it, guys. So, like, the general gist of the video was viral good, gas not good, corrosive still good. So, like, the main meta for elements, it seems like, from my, like, I played like 13 hours, by the way, yesterday. That was pretty unhealthy. Main meta for elementals, viral slash heat. Like, a build like that is really going to be good. Viral slash heat. If you don't want to run viral, corrosive is still extremely good. Don't feel bad if you still are running corrosive. Corrosive heat even, great too. And then like you're gonna want to run slash. And then as far as not those elements, like I know we were already using viral and corrosive before. Some other elements that are like decent. Let's see, what is there? Just pure slash, I guess you could run. Also look at the bugged UI for the comb. I have like almost 500% status chance on my build. 350. This is the bugged UI right here. 354% status chance on my normal build. This joke build I've made, 489% status chance. This is a bugged UI, obviously. Let's go shoot this at the enemy. Yeah, it's basically slash corrosive viral, just like before. And then they need to buff gas back up, or I'm gonna be a little bit bugged. Is it bugged? Holy crap! That's a lot of statuses. Well. You know what? That last point might need to be tested a little bit more, because that guy just took like 20 statuses and okay, let's fire one shot. How many statuses does he get in one shot? He got 10 statuses in one shot. Okay, you know what? That might not be a UI bug. I was told it was a UI bug, but wow, 10 statuses in one trigger pull. Okay. There's more testing. It's only been out for like 24 hours, guys. I'll talk to you guys next time. There'll definitely be more videos this weekend. Oh, by the way, on PC, guys, double XP weekend currently. If you want to grind out those rank 10 intrinsics, it's the time to do it. It started already, so I'm assuming this will go until like Sunday night. So we're talking like, I guess like 48 hours roughly from right now. So if you want to get those intrinsics on Railjack, get the MR29 whenever that comes out, as soon as possible, maybe consider it. I will be running Ivara on Flexa, I think it's called. And yeah, by the way, that didn't get completely nerfed. You need to now complete the mission to get the intrinsics. But you can still do the Ivara Sleepy Strat. Alright guys, I hope that you found this video helpful. There definitely will be more. This is just like a first impressions, like stuff that people have been testing out, stuff I've been testing out. And that's not all the stuff I've been testing out. Like there's some goofy stuff you can do with wormhole portals. Not extremely useful stuff, but funny stuff. You can make like a death hallway with 2 Nova portals teleporting projectiles back and forth. It remains to be seen if that's actually going to be useful. I don't think it will be useful, but it was still fun yesterday. Talk to you guys next time. Please like, share, and subscribe, and take it easy. Peace.